Hey everybody, welcome back to Outward. So I did some exploring after we left the wine cellar and I did find the corrupted tomb. We've actually been here before. And inside of it is probably what's the Wendigo. We've seen these before and they're a pain in the ass. This is one of Tim Burton's reindeer. And I think we killed one accidentally one time. And so he's down here somewhere. There he is. Right there. And yeah, so I realized that by taking this quest for this wizard, I've put myself in the position where no matter what to go forward, I have to be able to excel at my least favorite part of Outward, and that is the combat. I was thinking about it a lot the last couple days. I don't like the combat in the game. Doesn't mean that it's not good. For some of you, it's great. I just don't like it. I prefer combat like Dark Souls. I really like the combat more recently in Ashen. But for some reason, combat in this just has never felt right with me. I can't seem to get a handle on it. And I haven't really found a weapon combination or anything that I found super enjoyable or effective. So now that I'm in a position where I have to succeed at combat in order to propel the game, we'll see how that goes. I also have this that I'd like to put on. And I don't think I can do anything from here. Oh, I can. Alright, well, we're out of mana. Oh, okay. Well, bitchin' you shall receive. It wasn't incredibly interesting, but at least it was easy. I didn't realize... Well, I guess I knew and I never really thought about it. I always kind of try to pull the creature into the sigil with us. I guess that has quite a bit of a range on that spark ability. As long as we're in the sigil. Now was that the Wendigo though? No. Maybe not. Yeah, kill the Wendigo inside the corrupted tomb on the other side of Ghost Pass to the northeast of the Chersonese. Do we need to go back and talk to the wizard or talk to Belira. That was her name, Belira, I guess. We can do that. As for the other guy, how we're gonna deal with him, I don't really know. I mean, I could chuck fireballs at him like that, but the problem is that he had... What the hell? He had another guy with him. Three guys with him, actually. Maybe I was wrong to think we've been in here. I've actually never seen this before. That green door. I'm pretty sure I'd remember a green door. And so anyway, yeah, the part of my rant there in the beginning was to say, what other combat styles should I try in Outward? I have liked the idea of the sword and shield. It seemed to help there, but sometimes it doesn't help me. And I'm wondering if there is a different style that I should go with that I potentially might find more enjoyable. I liked hurling the firebolt like we just did, but obviously we can't rely on that because our mana is going to run out. But maybe I'll try starting with that now that I'm more aware that it can be done from quite a bit of a range. That was... Maybe as long as we can target the creature, we can hit it with the fireball. That might be worth carrying some mana potions around if that's the case. Because it also seemed to stun him, or stagger him after I'd hit him a couple of times. I should get my bag before we do anything else. I don't know that there's going to be anything else useful in here, but since we are already here, we might as well look around. I still feel like we've been here. I don't know. Maybe we haven't. This is kind of crazy looking. Yeah, I'm walking with my shield up. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I would do that in real life in this situation. Like, especially around corners and stuff. But maybe I'm thinking more along the lines of games where stuff jumps out at us. Usually we can see something pretty far off. We saw those squiggly-headed dogs up there somewhere. It's around corners like this that I get anxious. See, look up there. Obviously we are out of mana, so we're not going to be able to do that same trick. I don't know. Oh, we do have some mana pots. Oh, shit. See, he saw us before he was in range to be targetable. But that doesn't mean that... Oh, I can't hit him either. I bet I can get him now. He can get me now, too. Shit, what happened there? Let's just get in here and finish him off, shall we? Not quite. Oh, there we go. Now we're definitely out of mana, but that was okay. Maybe making a crap ton of mana pots is not a bad idea. Maybe not a bad idea at all. I will be honest, that additional range that I wasn't using before matters a lot. Glad my Steam pop-ups are going crazy right now. Okay. That looks interesting, but might maybe unexplorable. Let's check it out. No, it's nothing. It looked cracked in half from up there. Don't know why. That looks cool, I just don't see a way out to it. This poor guy. As your shrimp, mana restoring qualities, but that can make one ill when eaten raw. So if we cook that, it'll give us something to restore mana. What the hell? Oh great, a leg buried in the ground. Just wonderful. We're hungry, we're a little bit overburdened in our pockets. But mainly, we're hungry. I don't have a lot of actual food. And we don't have it. We need to get back outside and do some cooking, obviously. But for now, will that work? Yeah. And then let's move our silver, I guess. Well, yeah, let's just move our silver. No, let's not. Let's move one of these things to the bag. There we go. Much better. Not really a lot down here. Our pouch is still overweight because we're carrying this crap that we had picked up. Occult remains, dry remnants of necrotic beings used in alchemy, anti-craft weapons. Hadn't seen that before. We can use that, get that out of our inventory. Our pouch is still... What is weighing us down here? It's probably the gold, yeah. Let's split it. Let's just move it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I'm always curious, like, what these are. They're obviously nothing we can interact with, but what are they supposed to be? Energy leaking from the planet? Good, bad? If I stand in it, do I get cancer? I don't... Does it cure me? Nothing really happens. I'm just thinking, like, lore-wise, what is it? Let's see. We might still have a few places to look around. I see an enemy up here. Yeah. Okay. Mana. Jeez. It gets expensive, right? I don't know that we need to do it against these guys. But when they're doing stuff like that... Oh, yeah. Lovely. Lovely. Let's heal up. Hope he doesn't walk right in here. That really sucked, is what that did. Luckily he's too stupid to follow us around the corner. We're gonna drop this here. And actually, like, stand upright and pull our shit out. Really don't like whatever the hell is going on here. I don't feel like this is advantageous to me. Like, the poison is now up in the air. We need to finish this one right now. There we go. Could have went a lot better. Scaled leather, sturdy hide obtained by skinning scaled beast, used in advanced crafting recipes. I didn't, like, skin him in the traditional sense. But that's nice of us to have that, I guess. Now I have a couple options, and they all have these guys involved. Luckily, they're, like, pretty dumb. And I can keep them staggered, which seems new. I don't remember so many stagger animations ever in the game. So maybe something changed combat-wise, or maybe I'm just hitting them enough consecutively now. I love getting these because it's like it keeps telling me, hey, use this, remember how fun it was? So, but I keep selling them for like, oh that's nice, for like 75 silver. Some gravel beetles. I will say it's nice that there was more to do in here than just kill the Wendigo. And my thoughts that we'd been in here before, well, if we had, we probably didn't explore anything. Because at that point, you know, as bad as I am at combat now, imagine me being worse. And that's probably where we were at the first time we came in here. If in fact such a time exists. And I'm not just hallucinating. So that's the arm that we saw, so we're above that. I don't really think there's a lot else going on, but I could be totally wrong. And you guys feel free to let me know if I miss stuff in here. I know there was a whole nother way to go. There was like an icy... Am I making that up? I saw a path with like ice. Something like that. That we didn't go down. Well, shite. Oh, maybe this way. Yeah. No, wait, this is where we came. Okay. Come on, get it together, Robert. Alright, so maybe we have explored everything then. Let's get oriented here and take a look. So we've been up to the cliff. We've been up through there, I believe. And we've been all back here. I guess if we're not seeing any new enemies, then we have thoroughly explored that part. That's kind of what the gauge I'm using. If no enemies, then we have cleared it. Maybe way back there we haven't been. Maybe that's the way to go. Like down and straight back. We've been there, right? It all loops around, I think. Because it hits that water. Or at least it should.
Oh, you!
Oh!
The box is on the side!
Shit, who is...
The box is on the side!
Okay. It's fine, because it's Box talking to us. You, flesh bag, over here. The box is on the side. Check the boxes on the side. Yeah, to your right, right. Okay. Well?
Finally! Oi there!
I don't know what's going on, guys. A myriad of bones has been added to the journal. Talking skull. Finally. Oi there. Name's Myriad. Sorry, as you can see, I've kind of fallen to pieces. A talking skull, now we've seen everything. You have spoken your last. Yeah, I'm just not gonna just attack a skull. You're telling me fleshy people haven't been down here in ages.
Listen.
I'm the one who used to lead this merry band of undead cretins. And then the others got mad when I said not to eat the tasty offerings the living folk left outside. So the other undead tore me apart and stuffed my pieces all over the darn cavern. If I could just get to the old altar, I'd get them back in line. If you could put me back together, I'll open the path there again.
I put a spell to seal the door, to try to keep anything nasty from coming out.
The only way I can lift it is if I get in front of that door to undo the spell. Well, either that or I finally shuffle off this mortal coil. So we could kill him or we could help him. So I just bash your skull in and the door opens up? One thing at a time. First, tell me what's going on here before I decide to put you back together.
Listen.
Alright. There was a lot of blood spilt in the old fort. The victims just couldn't go to the afterlife. It caused a lot of corruption to spill out, you know? I don't know, but I'd like to. I gave those victims a home here, where they can live the lives that were stolen from them. There's an ancestral altar they can tether their memories to, so they can remember who they were when they were alive.
There's also plenty of corruption to feed on. It's not great, but it's enough to keep us sane.
Okay. When those living people out there started stringing up dying people as tribute, and my ghost pals started feeding on the corruption, preferring fresh, tasty, dying flesh, stopped feeding on the corruption. I don't know what it is about the cadence that they write. It's very difficult to sight read. But using corruption as food is like milking a deer. If you don't milk it often enough, it'll just build up until you have a major problem. The corruption has burst all over the altar now, and it's destroying the memories we've stored within.
If it's not dealt with, those ghosts will lose what little humanity they have left.
Then they'll just devour everything around, including the living who've been feeding them so nicely. Yeah.
Let me feel for them. Okay, my torso feels like it's propped up on something.
Something in a lit area. Feels like there's a minecart nearby. Maybe you could bring my skull there. Yeah, we've seen some of the parts, and we've cleared this place, so I don't see why we can't do this. That's perfectly fine. I don't know that some of what was said makes any sense. But that's another matter entirely. I think it's probably prudent to go to the spots that we know. So we know that it was down. Well, maybe it was this way. There's the one arm that was popping out. I thought it was somewhere over here, but perhaps further down. Whoa. Oh, that would have been fine, I guess. Yeah, here's one part of him. The leg stretches as if to say, here I am. Yes, so we got the leg. How many parts are we looking at exactly? It's not, we're not tracking anything for this. So there's that. We still have quite a ways to look down the way that we found him, I guess. So maybe not all the parts are out here. And I don't think any were back this way. He gave us one little riddle, which wasn't incredibly helpful. Something about a lit place. I don't know if that's the leg we already picked up, or even how many body parts there are going to be. I have a little bit of missing health I'd like to recover if we can. I don't need the cooking pot. Oh well, if we have room for it, no, we don't. We don't, because we don't have anything in our pockets now. Yeah, I feel like some of this we just break down, and then we could okay. Definitely waiting for there to be more enemies in here, but surprisingly there haven't been yet. Oh, this is great. Can make some more health potions to make up for the ones that we burned. Here's the lit place.
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
Already better. Let's feel for the others now. One arm feels like it's someplace kind of high up.
If I really stretch it, there's the sound of little things scurrying not too far away.
One arm feels like there's a campfire not far away.
High up at a campfire. Smash Mirage skill open the door. I'll be back. Yeah. Maybe this... Ooh, what was that? So maybe some of them are out in the area. One was high up. One had the sound of something scurrying nearby. Not really sure. Wow, this is getting quite labyrinthine. I think we're going to take a little bit of a break. Maybe back here near him. Just for safety's sake. Not that we can trust him. We don't even know. He's going to stab us in the back. If he tries anything, we can always smash his head on the altar. Or if we can't find his parts, we can smash his head on the altar. No doubt we'll have to fight him if we choose to do that. So I'll be ready. Let's take a break here, though, like I said. And when we come back, we will explore the rest of the cave. I want to get some... Well, I don't know if I'm going to get mana back. It might all be burnt. But I would like to get all my health back. There's a little bit of burnt health. So that'll do. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks for the support. Keep the tips coming as always. Take care and wish me luck.